We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is Adam Eaton. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Adam Eaton.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
3-1, here it is. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Lamb. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer going back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Batting seventh, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And he chased it in the dirt. Gaddis gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. In now is John Jay. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Gaddis. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
Batting ninth. Center
Now at the
fielder
plate,
number 16,
Billy Burns. He
Billy
takes his first
Burns.
cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Trying to pick things
The
up where we
left fielder,
left
number
off. Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. The runner scores from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 7-0. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Digging
Now
in to
batting,
try it again.
second baseman,
DJ LeMahieu.
DJ
No official
LeMahieu.
at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now that's popped up. Suarez is there, and that's the third out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Javier.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Too high. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Here's
Batting
Nolan
third.
Arenado. No
Third
one aboard
baseman.
for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Arenado.
Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. It's up and out of here into the archways. Standing in, George Springer. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to Giancarlo Stanton now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Riding in once again, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Catcher, Evan Gaddis.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat. He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eugenio Suarez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The shortstop.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's in there, base hit. Now in the box, Josh Reddick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Ready with another 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Splitter, 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And Beltran swings through a fastball here as he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's
Now
your first
batting,
out.
Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Second baseman, number 9.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. In now, Billy Burns. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder number 16, Billy Burns.
On the ground to the right side. Suarez moving to his right, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another shot now. Adam Eaton. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a looper to left. Beltran coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And here's Gaddis to put the squeeze on this one, and that'll retire. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burns is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Springer.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning. Evan Gattis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Standing in, Jake Lamb. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Jake Lamb.
Into the windup and the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Brandon Belt.
From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard on the ground to first. Suarez is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Eugenio Suarez.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Burns is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A base hit in his first trip. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. From the stretch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Reddick is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, John Jay. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
John Jay.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now is Adam Eaton. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First offering on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Count 2-1.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. DJ LeMahieu would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
RV over to first. A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. LeMahieu on to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch, and a fastball just a bit up. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Lamb. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck him out. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again as Dribble Cabrera. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Here's George Springer. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Center fielder, George.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Evan Gattis is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Here comes another 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. On its way is pitch number 75. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 3 at-bats for him in this one. All ending with him going down on
d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marisnick going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, John Jay. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marisnick is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now is Adam Eaton. Great line for him in this one. Couple of triples and a double thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Addison Reed.
Alex Bregman. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 43.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Too high. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Eaton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Left fielder.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
DJ LeMahieu.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lifted the other way out to left center. Beltran will get there, and he puts it away to. Standing in, Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Josh Edgen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Eaton going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Here's Javier Baez. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Nolan Arenado.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Fielder number 4.
Now at the plate, George Springer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
Boy, he is just
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 9 runs on 10 hits.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Goodness. 0-2 now. The pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired. 2 down now.
Batting third
At the plate, Todd Frazier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Peter Borges.
Lifted in the air out to right. Jackson is under it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup and the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Jason Worth. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Kazmir gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he is out on the tag.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Shortstop.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
He is throwing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is digging in. Trevor Story. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. High pop up. Calling for it, Taylor. He's got it, and there are two down now. In is Jorge Soler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Kazmir's ready. Here it is on 2-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a two-out base runner. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit out towards second. Taylor has it. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around. So stepping in, Austin Jackson.
Leading off for
7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jackson.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
So it was a strikeout swinging.
Austin Jackson is retired to kick off the inning. Yan Gomes is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Takes this the other way to right. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. The relay. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. At the plate, Chris Colabello. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cuthbert in foul ground. Makes the play. And there are two gone now. Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And he's set down, one away. So with one gone, here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Designated hitter, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Gonzalez becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Peter Borges is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Colabello is there, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Striding in, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Matt Duffy.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and the Royals are in the hit column. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Worth, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. This one's down to third. Frazier is there. The throw pulls him off the bag. So striding in, Salvador Perez. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, number 11. A.J.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Cuthbert is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Right fielder, Austin Jackson.
First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been
a swing and a miss. That retires the. In is Jorge Soler. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Right fielder, Jorge.
Now here's the pitch. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run.
Third baseman, number 8.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. He's running towards second, skied into straightaway right. Jackson is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a ground ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson is under it, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Colabello. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Ball, that's in.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup.
1-2.
Gets him out in front for strike two. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Colabello goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Andrew Benintendi is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... Digging in once again, Jason Worth. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Jason Worth.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
On the move is Jackson. One away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Casimir gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is... At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Chris Taylor.
He's set and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Soler. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Todd Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Todd Frazier goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strike. Digging in and looking for more. Jorge Soler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Fielder, Jorge Soler.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 8.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 tries so far. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman.
Striding in once again, Cheslor Cuthbert. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Jerry Spamiglia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 29.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
Hit in the air to left field. Worth is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Austin Jackson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Gerardo Parra will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 1 home run and 3 driven in. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Yan Gomes. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Got him looking, and that ends the. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Roenis Elias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 30, Roenis Elias.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
The center fielder, number 44.
Stepping in, Peter Borges. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Parra is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Frazier's up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Chris Colabello. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Kelvin Herrera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
For the Royals, number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Derek Dietrich is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Borges on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Batter number 6.
So striding in, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals.